excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to startle you. Well, it is about 10:30 p.m. and the library has been closed for about 30 minutes now, and no, it's okay. It's okay. You see, you looked like you were really, really, really tired when you came in, and it seems like your body really needed the rest, so I just let you be. Also, I figured that you're not gonna be able to go anywhere anytime soon, considering what's going on out there. Yes, it's it's quite the storm. You're welcome to stay a bit longer until it clears up, if you'd like. No. I insist. I mean, I saw the umbrella that you came in with, and I don't mean to shame you, but I don't think it's gonna do much against what's going on out there, so you're welcome to stay. I was going to... Well, I need to catch up on some more work here anyways. I mean, it always happens. Come crunch time for finals and theses and all of that, and everyone's always turning in their textbooks or whatever other materials that they may have borrowed from the library last minute, so you have to put everything back in its place and log it back into the system, and also double check that everything is back where it belongs, because bless them, but the interns that come in, they don't know the library like I do, so nevertheless, I do quite enjoy my job. It's very calming. It's more my speed. You know, nowadays everything is just so fast. Everything. Even the very minds of the people. It feels like we're all just going at 100 miles an hour because we feel that we have to. So they just kind of come into here and be in a temperature-controlled building and everything have its place and everything be organized. You get it. You get it. But enough about me. What had you so tired anyways? I have a couple of ideas, but I'd like to hear from you. Ah, yes. If the rumors are true, I have heard that the professor is a bit of a hard ass. And, well, you know, I'm quite good friends with that professor, so I know those rumors to be true. No, don't worry. I won't say a thing. Besides, he's very well aware. Very aware. It doesn't faze him. He's just extremely passionate about his job. And, you know, it's quite admirable. Yes, we get together and go out for drinks sometimes, and then he frequently comes in here just to look up on some study materials that he may need, references. Or just to chat, really. You'd be surprised by who people are outside of work. Well, I'm not going to tell you any more than that. It'd be inappropriate. You're still his student. You must still know him as your professor. Yeah, so what if I'm a little smug about it? I feel giddy. Like I'm a child that knows something that I'm not supposed to, or that at least you don't. Anyways. You know, I must say, and please forgive me if I'm being a bit inappropriate or too forward, or if I make you uncomfortable in any way. But whenever you come in to the library, which is not as often as I may like, and as not as often as you should be, considering that the frequency in which you come often picks up come midterms or finals, but whenever you do come in, I always notice you. You're always the one that I notice. From the time you walk in to the time you walk out. Well, I find you quite alluring. You're quite magnetic. At least to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you blush. Though, it's quite a nice color on you. Yes. I've been feeling this way for a while, and I don't know what's come over me to just so openly say it to you, but maybe it's just the overall mood. You know, the rain outside, it's only the two of us in the library. And your smell. You always smell so good. I'm sorry, I do have a very good sense of smell. It's quite acute. So, it's also quite a bit of a drawback because I can't set foot near somebody with such strong cologne or perfume. It repulses me. But you don't smell like you wear much, if any at all. It's quite subtle. I like it. So you've noticed. Be not afraid. I know. I'm fully aware how my eyes have changed. They tend to do that. Well, it could be one of many causes. Any extreme emotions, really, will bring them out. Anger, desperation, hunger, lust. Now, why don't you take a guess into which one I'm feeling right now? Or maybe it's a combination of both. I saw that tingle go down your spine. Every little thing that you do, I notice, whether it's voluntary or not. You know what I am. It's no secret. Especially in recent times, mortals and those of a more supernatural kind, they've been living amongst one another for quite some time. What? You want me to say it? I'm a vampire. Yes, some of what you may have saw in the media growing up is true. We do possess a more keen sense of smell, of eyesight. Our primary food source is blood. Though what isn't true is that we do not glisten in the sun. And also, we don't necessarily die if we get exposed to sunlight. It makes us extremely uncomfortable, but we can survive, though it's not preferable. Magic? Well, yes, some of us do possess some ability to do magic, but that is only because they are born with a gift to do it, or a predisposition. I was not, unfortunately. Life would be a lot more convenient if I was. But one key thing that I did hone in on was, I guess, just the physical enhancements that this body gets while being a vampire. Increased strength, increased speed, now I'm behind you. All you did was blink. And now I'm breathing down this nice, pretty neck of yours. Don't worry, love. I'm not gonna do anything. I may be hungry, but I'm also civil and no restraint. So, what do you have to say to all this? Well, I'm glad that you're open-minded. How would you like if we went out on a date? I mean, yes. I'm from a different time where you actually had to court somebody before acting on any sort of primal urges that you both may have. Oh, don't worry about the appropriateness of this. I'm a librarian, not your professor. We're both adults, and I mean, the age gap is it's essentially null and void at this point. I mean, I have a century or two over you. It's whatever. I hope you know what you've gotten yourself into. Because I'm quite selective. I always have been. Yeah, I had partners in the past, but you know, some of them were mortal, some of them weren't. My last one was. No, yeah, we stayed together for quite some time. Or at least until they were around. If you get what I mean. I've just now gotten the courage to start looking again. Not by choice, really. It just sort of happened again when you started showing up to the library. I guess I realized I was ready then. Don't worry. There's nothing to be sad about. It's one of the costs that comes with being an immortal being. I mean, a lot of us don't date outside of our species, but I don't know. As cliche as it may sound, love is love. If I get interested in somebody, I become interested. And I'm not going to hinder myself. Plus, it may not even mean it was forever, little flings or just relationships that may not last a lifetime are still quite fun as well. It just so happened that my last one did last their lifetime. So, here's my number. You go ahead and text me. Time, place, what do you want to do afterwards, all of that good stuff. The ball is in your court, love. No, I'll be okay. Look, again, another thing that the media got wrong is that we aren't ravenous or ferocious when it comes to our appetites. As long as we feed at least once a month, a good feeding once a month, we're fine. Plus, the government supplements us with, blood bags if we really needed them anyways, so I'm fine. This is shaping up to be quite an eventful night. I did not expect for me to divulge this much. I'm glad that you were sleep deprived, because I don't think this conversation would have ever happened. No. Why don't you come with me to the back? I think I may have some extra study materials. Maybe even some more references on vampires for you. These materials are quite interactive, immersive, hands-on, if you will. I know what I said earlier. We can still have some fun. When I said that I believed in courting you first, I meant that I wasn't going to go all the way with you right away. But I do still think it'd be beneficial if we keep each other wanting more for later. So is that a yes? Good. Good. Follow me.